What is up, everybody? Welcome to this episode of Conversations from Above. I'm James.
I'm Isaac.
And I'm Filipino.
And I'm freezing.
Are we dumb or are we dumb?
Yeah,
that's
dude,
the real
we're
question.
pretty
That's the
dumb.
question of the day.
I'm putting the beanie on. Putting the beanie on, my tape fell out.
Right now we're counting on this audio to pull through because literally any of the videos we posted that we keep saying we're gonna use audio for, we never do. We just don't.
Yeah, because sometimes it usually comes out with something bad.
Yeah.
And like right now, our camera is in a spot where it has water dripping in front of it, so we need the audio next to us to work good.
Yeah. So I'm hoping this sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
We
We are dumb as heck. It's freaking 30-something degrees.
You talked about it. Put your hands in your pockets so they get warm. But,
It's 30-something degrees, and we're outside.
yeah, under this natural bridge.
Located actually in
Sewanee?
the same location.
Yeah, same place.
Where the Templeton Library. Was
And there's just this natural bridge here. It's pretty dope.
pretty dope view. Actually,
Yeah.
it's kind of scary. It's just a cliff. Us and our cliffs, dude.
Yeah, dude. If we fall back, we're kind of screwed, honestly.
Yeah,
We
dude.
might die. So
But they call it the Natural Bridge because, as you see, it's a huge rock made into a bridge. You're actually able to get up there. You kind of have to be up there to get down here where we're at.
you have to slingshot like Spider-Man. So
Yeah, you're gonna have to have
it's
like
not too
skill,
hard. to think about
especially since it's raining and like everything's slippery.
Yeah.
It's probably not the smartest things we have done,
Yeah.
but we chose to go today.
For that exact reason, because no one was gonna be here.
Yeah,
like,
we remember how we in the episode with the freaking library.
yeah.
That's
talked
where
about
we were
how
trying to go first.
We were trying to come here first. This was a shot. We were gonna do a different shot, but we came down here.
Yeah.
I think this came out super dope. I'm glad we decided to work on a different.
Yeah, it's cold. It's rainy.
Yeah, but this James wanted to go to this spot. This was his idea, so I'm glad we did come here in the end. I'm glad we got a sick shot out of it.
Oh yeah, it took us forever. Actually,
Yeah,
it
there's
took
no one
us
here,
so
but
long.
we're taking the yeah, it did take us a long time, but we're taking the sacrifice of dealing with.
And
the
I could
weather.
only just imagine how that would be like setting up with people around you. You know what I'm saying? It took us. We got here like maybe 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're just now shooting. Like it took us like 30 minutes to set up. So like.
You have to decide what shot we were gonna do.
It's
where
tough.
we needed to place everything.
But really, it's honestly just the rain. Like if it wasn't like wet in that area, where you guys are seeing us right now, like you guys could be much closer. But there's like rain dripping down and stuff like that. But yeah, how you been, bro?
Pretty good.
School going alright?
Just chilling, going through life.
Yeah, for sure.
Going through school. You?
I'm alright. Yeah, I've been feeling good. A lot of things have been happening in my life, but I don't let it faze me anymore.
Yeah,
I really don't.
I feel like hopefully, it's still kind of scary, the thought of it, because like I'm not letting things phase me, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like it comes at a cost,
Oh yeah, for sure. Like
Of,
you
like-
gotta care at.
I care, but it's just like I am getting like too chilled back, and like I'm doing more of like this, right? I'm focusing more on like this type of stuff, but I'm focusing less on schoolwork. And it's like dope, like I'm glad, but like it's also like scary, like because like my dad wants me to go to school, so like if I fail, I'm like failing him, and like it's like and then
But
I'm enjoying doing this so much,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's something in my head that is just like, it's like you're gonna regret, like spending more time doing this than school, and then there's something in my head there's another thing in my head that just tells me like just keep going.
Yeah, just keep doing it, bro.
I'm just, like it's just crazy to me because it's just like I've never really had that kind of like. I usually always trust my gut. That's what I'm saying. I always trust that feeling in my gut, but there's just something inside me that is just like, dude, like you've already gone this far.
Mm-hmm.
You're having fun.
Yeah,
You're the happiest you've ever been. It's. I think it just might be the fact that like my life is just turning around.
Yeah.
And it's just something I'm never used to because, I'm so built up on a routine to always care for school, to always, make my parents proud. But sometimes now it's just like, dude, you'll be all right. Your parents are gonna love you, you know, no matter what.
Yeah.
They just want you to be happy, and that's I feel like, you know, that's what I'm getting at. It's like I want to be happy.
Yeah, and it's just getting out of that comfort zone of like, cause we've been raised that like that our whole lives, you know, like to do what, like go to school and do all this and that, but it is, and I'm getting kind of out of a comfort zone of like being so lazy, dude. I used to be so lazy. I can never keep like I can never just stay focused on like one thing. I like do one thing and then stop, drop it. But like now I feel like I'm more focused.
Yeah,
I feel like that's driven me a lot more.
Yeah, I have a completely different mindset than what I was before I started this, and it's weird and it's freaky.
Yeah.
But it feels right. Because I know for a fact, whenever, like, you know, we do make a living out of this, I'm gonna repay everybody back, like, you know.
Yeah.
There's no, you know, I'm not gonna be a douche and, like, keep money for myself, never take my parents out, you know, being a cocky piece of shit. Like, nobody, like, that's not what I want to do, you know what I'm saying? And I really think it kind of because I feel like I used to be so selfish. You know, just going to school for myself, you know, like, always just trying to one up everybody, you know what I'm saying? But, like, ever since I just started making content, I just start looking at everybody else who's trying to make a name for themselves.
Yeah.
Like, our friends who were making music. I thought it was dumb. I really thought, like, no, I'm not going to, like, no offense, Thomas. Like, I really thought, like, dude, I don't think you should make music. You know, it's like, you should go to school.
I thought he should, but it's just, like, the fact of, like, to me, I was, like, that's kind of like a, you know.
Yeah. I always just thought about it as people, like, being in, like, I always saw people, like, in going towards my direction. Like, if I'm doing this, I expect you to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
And it was like kind of a one-track like mindset, which was kind of like,
which was kind of douchey.
It was upsetting and douchey.
And you never really thought about it until you just like, until you start realizing that like people want to do other things than work a basic job, and I understand that. Like,
but like I did always appreciate too how like they were still able to manage like their I never had like hobbies like them, you know, like they grew up doing hobbies of like making music. Like I never had a hobby like that. And I always thought it was cool how they, like, grew up making it, and, like, they were still doing it now. I always did appreciate that. I thought that was pretty dope.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I don't have anything.
And now
like
it just kind of, it all kind of ties all my life together, because, like, I have friends who are also going through the same struggles as making a name for themselves. I don't feel alone.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love it to be so competitive until we're just racing to like see who gets the more subscribers.
Gets to be the best. Yeah.
Exactly, and that's kind of what I.
But it's always like friendly, you know. You always want to
for sure,
help them out, like help them.
Yeah, if they because I know for a fact like if one of our friends got up before we did, they'll put us on. You know,
exactly.
And we'll do the same thing for you know.
But like if my friend puts like a super fire song, and I'm just like I can't resist. I gotta like shout that out. You know?
For
like,
sure.
Even then, you know, even if we are, you know.
Yeah.
But I do want that competitive, like friendly.
Yeah,
competition
for everything, honestly.
Yeah.
Even if it does come to rivals, like Elon Musk, like Tesla, I would love to be competition with Tesla.
Yeah.
But you gonna see me driving a Tesla? Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with his car. Nothing with appreciating the OG.
Yeah,
you know what
dude,
I'm
that's
saying?
what I don't like about people. People who can't admit that other people are better than them. Like people who are so caught up in this thinking they're the shit when they know they're not.
Like, yo, chill. Like, I'm just trying to vibe with you. You trying to vibe with me. We build something together. You know, like create on each other's ideas. You know?
I just think people need to there's people who need to realize that it's okay to admit that you're losing. Because if you're losing all the time, you're gonna keep thinking you're winning, but really you're losing, and you're not doing anything about it because you keep thinking you're winning.
And that mindset just ain't good. You know.
No,
it ain't
for
healthy.
sure.
You want to be like, I'm losing. But, like, that's going to make me want to do better.
Exactly.
I'm going to do better. Now I am better, but later on, I could be doing worse. And, you know, that's going to build my, like, thrive me up again.
And that's...
It's not like Jeff Bezos and...
Yeah. Because if you expect for everything you release, every content you release is good content...
Yeah, like...
It's not going to work out. You gotta admit to it. It's just like, hold on. Let me not post this. There's something wrong with it. Let me... And I just think it comes back to being patient. There's so many impatient people who just want to put things, like do things and just want it there. And just like, if you don't take your time...
Like, I don't want to make like a dark joke, but like Logan Paul...
Yeah, exactly.
Like, when he made that Suicide Force video, like... He put it up, and then afterwards, he realized, like, that wasn't good content. He shouldn't have put that up, so he took it down. You know, stuff like that, you know, like...
Yeah. And, yeah, I just don't understand. It's just, like, why, like, how could you just be so caught up with yourself that you just don't realize what's happening around you? It's like, if you keep realizing that you're winning when you're actually losing, more people are going to one-up you. You're going to be on the bottom of the list.
Yeah.
You know? But, like, I would rather... put one good video that's super efficient than putting out multiple videos that aren't consistent, who like always, you know, in some kind of, you know, disordered.
Dude, honestly, like nowadays, like the way I see things is like, if you don't have the mindset to do as much as possible, you're a whole biscuit and a half, bro. Like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, I understand like doing something, but like, I don't know. I just think if you have the time to do something that's positive, then do it. Like, you know.
Oh yeah, for
like
sure.
how I enjoy that I'm going to school, you know, because that is still positive in my life, you know.
Yeah.
I'm glad that like, you know, that I'll still be able to work, that I'll be able to, like, that I'll still be able to do this. Like, I feel like if I can do all this,
oh yeah,
everyone can.
I just want to be able to be able to use all my free time.
Yeah,
I want to be able to use all my free time, like that's, and use it productively, use it to my benefit, use it, you know, to a certain extent to where it's just like, oh, I finally used up my whole day, and then go on to plan my whole next day, plan the whole week. It's just, it feels like my life it will be more full and more satisfying that way instead of like, and I never really saw that until I started doing this podcast. I want to be able to make time for podcasts anytime, you know, we have like sunlight, if we have, you know, if you're not at work or if I'm not at work, like I want to be able to record a podcast. Like, life is short, and it's like, the more you use time efficiently, the more you get yourself to a better place, and you could just, you know, like, be settled.
Yeah, time management really is.
It's
like,
key.
everything.
It's key to life.
Because, like, okay, so I have this person that works with me. I'm not gonna say her name, but she's plans out like months ahead. You know, she has her stuff like planned out. So like, she's very like time, and she does like a lot. You know.
Yeah.
She has like her side job. She has like a job that she's like working to be a manager in. She goes to school, you know, she does a lot at her school. Like, it's crazy how someone like, she's so like, she has everything so planned out and timed out that she can fit so much into her days
and
do so much.
It's gonna pay off. Like, hard work pays off. Like,
yeah,
she's doing all these things, and I bet you she's like, she's struggling, she's stressing out, but it's not worth it.
Because she's been working. She worked there like maybe a couple months in, and I've been working for a year longer, and she became manager because like, she has that mindset to like, you know, she just like got in there. She was like, all right, I own this place, like, we're doing this and this, and like, you can't really hate on that because like, she's just efficient, you know. So it's always good, you know.
Yeah, and
to have a mindset like that.
You tell her that
you get things done.
Do you tell her like that she's doing good for herself? Like, do you tell her that she's like doing something that's super impossible? Like,
I'm not like super open like that. We kind of all just make fun of each other.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, it's just what we do at work. But also, honestly,
it brings me back to like people who are like, who see people doing that kind of stuff, and there's people who just like, oh, you know, she ain't gonna get nowhere. You know, those are people who think that they're winning when they're losing.
No, yeah, we had someone there that kind of straight up just told that to her. I was like, man,
like,
dude,
people who try to tell you to do something different with your life, like those kind of people who like, maybe if you did, like those people, like, man, those are the worst.
Tell it to my face, bro. No way, dude.
But no, like, it feels, I want, like, next time you say it, tell her, like, she does it, because like, people like to hear that, because like, not a lot of people who like, most people who look at people like that is just like, oh, she's just doing extra stuff, you know. You could just play the lottery, like, those people, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people who just count on luck in life, like, you know. And you don't get me wrong, people can get lucky, but but people who stay lucky keep up hard work. You know what I'm saying? People who are
it's not luck, it's just hard work, honestly.
Like, you get that luck and you maintain that luck. You put that hard work into maintaining, you know, your fortunes, your riches, your you know, your happiness. You know what I'm saying?
I think it also comes to like being humble. You know?
Oh yeah, for
being
sure.
like, because if you do stay like that, you know, and you do stay working hard, then of course good luck's gonna come to you. Like, you ain't doing nothing wrong. You're working hard, being an honest person with everyone. Yeah.
I want to be to the point. Like, I want to be humble to the point where, if I get lucky, like win the lottery, and something happens, like if I get robbed out of my fortunes, you know, out of my money, and I end up working a basic life, I could be content with that. Like, I want to be that humble because I've lived it before. You know what I'm saying? And if you learn to be happy now, you'll learn to be happy anywhere, you know, you go. You know what I'm saying? From being, if you're happy when you're poor, you'll be happy when you're rich, and you'll be happy when you're back. So you just live an average life. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like my dad used to tell me when I had like my first car, I was like, yeah, I want to get another car. Nothing wrong with my car.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, there's people who wish they even had a car. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
There's people out here walking.
I always be looking at new cars and I'm just like, bro, I think I might be getting this car, and I'm just like, I get it, nothing, bro. Like, come on, like my car still be working. Like, there's no point of
Really though.
Like
that money, like if I have a perfectly good, if I perfectly have a working car, and I have extra money in my pocket to buy myself a new car, and I don't really need it, that could go to something.
Exactly.
Put that money away.
I'm young, bro. I gotta move out. I gotta put that money away.
Exactly, or just give it to somebody who needs something. I would buy a bike for somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know how my dad. Like, it's just like people are. Life is just unfair, and people get put in unfair situations. Yeah. And it's tough. Like life is a fucking bitch. Like it really is.
I really be getting you.
A lot of people just don't deserve to be put in that position, and that's really why I want to give back. Like it's just, especially from
help people in those hard situations.
Yeah, like being a young kid, grew up in a third world country, like that shit's hard. Like no fucking shit. Like a lot of people think that fucking waking up on a Monday morning and going to work is tough.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? It's like what Gary says, like the chances of you being alive, you know what I'm saying?
It's like one in a trillion.
1 in a trillion, Like you could have literally.
Shut up, bro. Like stop complaining, bro. Just
that's how I see it. If you spend every day complaining about waking up on a Monday, you know how many Mondays are in a lifetime? And if you choose to
you wasting a couple thousand days in your lifetime.
Yeah, just for what? Because you're depressed, you're upset.
Because society says Mondays aren't cool. Man, I'm gonna go to the club on Monday. I'm gonna read some books on Monday.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna go hunting on Monday. I'm gonna do everything I like on Monday, bro.
You hate your job that you have to go throughout the week. Yeah. Quit. There's plenty. You could do something to get you out of that situation. You know what I'm saying? Or even just keeping that job for like maybe a couple months until you get a better job.
Yeah, bro.
Like you don't have to keep wasting these days.
But just don't just go to work, enjoy that you're making that money, bro. And then go home and just enjoy your day, bro. Don't let it ruin your day. Go out, go to the park, go do something.
Like me and Isaac right now are taking advantage. It's raining and we're recording a podcast. If we spend every day complaining that the day is rainy and choose just to stay indoors and choose to just not have a good day because it's raining, you know how many times it rains in our lifetime?
Dude, it's been raining so much.
It's been raining like for the last good 2 weeks.
And
we're still out here. It's
even
freezing.
if it does rain, we still record inside.
And that's it's
the
just
one day it was sunny. We recorded. We took that advantage.
Yeah,
bro.
Take advantage of time.
Today we were just like, man, we don't care. We recorded here anyway.
I just don't want to grow old and look back to where just like, wow, I had so much time. I could have, done a lot more. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be super old and have all these.
Have so many regrets.
No, not even regrets. Have all these goals and not complete all of them. Mm-hmm. I want to be able to reach a milestone by days, by the week, by I want to give my 100% to everything I got, and I want everybody to do the same thing. I want you to be proud of.
I can't say to everything because I'm not giving 100% to school, obviously.
Yeah.
But I know what you mean though. Just having that mindset.
But the thing is if you still try as hard as you can balancing your work. Yeah.
I still be taking hours my day to study.
Oh yeah.
It's just not as much to enough to get me to do as good as I wish I was. And but I still am.
What comes really handy is just starting off with the basic stuff. Wake up, do your bed.
Yeah. I think what it is now is that I have so much stuff throughout my day that it's just finding the time. I have to just put less time towards school because I choose to. Yeah. And, that's my fault, but it's just what I like to do.
Also, this brings back to how you accept that you're losing. You gotta be how me and Isaac used to be so caught up in keeping up with our grades because that was the only thing that we had going on at the time.
Yeah.
When we started this podcast, our biggest fears was maintaining the same GPA, which off the bat isn't gonna happen because if you're putting 100% effort into a podcast,
60% into a podcast, 40
one of them are gonna go down statistically. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna do one more than the other, unless you're just unless you're Jesus and just split your days in between.
Yeah, don't think we failing. We normally get A's and B's. We just finna get maybe some D's and some C's.
I just know my GPA is gonna drop to a certain extent. But the thing is, I'm realizing that it's gonna go down.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is
I
still
need to
try
keep
my
it
best
up.
is keep it up.
Yeah, I do need to try my best.
I know it's gonna go down, but is it gonna be the same amount it was before? No, because I realize that it's gonna go
Yeah.
down. I'm gonna realize that I'm losing at
Yeah.
this battle.
Like, don't take it as a defeat. Just take it as like a.
Take it as a
You
lesson.
chose as like you chose a different
Yeah.
path. You know.
Like worst case scenario, I fail a class, right? Not the end of the world. You know, I'm alive. I'm breathing.
Mm-hmm.
Say worst case scenario, I freaking fail a class. What, next semester I just retake it?
Yeah.
You know
exactly.
what?
Just repay for
'cause
it.
you know-
You already take.
Because if I know I'm still gonna do anything to get an education, I'm gonna pull out student loan.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, you'll do anything to get my education. By the way, guys, freaking, we're gonna.
Yeah,
Thanks,
what are
my.
we?
What
We're
are
at
we?
20, so we still got 10
Oh
minutes.
yeah. But it is
Yeah.
getting pretty dark. But
You want to
me-
end it quick today?
No.
Or do you-
I wish I could
Maybe.
get 10 minutes in, but
Okay.
shout out to my sister. Thank you, Lorena.
Mm.
She gave us this idea to where we should just record shorter videos.
Yeah.
That way,
You know, like for now,
for
since
now,
we have a
yeah.
smaller audience, you know,
that
they
way
may
you guys
not be dedicated to watch a
whole hour, and then we'll
so
just go up. And no,
Yeah.
I'm pretty
It
fine
is
because
smart, yeah.
it saves us conversations that we can
Yeah.
talk about for another day.
Mhm.
But hopefully, we're shooting for 30 minutes in this video. I'm hoping it's not too dark,
Yeah.
like in the cave right now. But yeah.
But no, yeah, we actually really do appreciate that. So shout out to her.
Yeah, shout out to my sister.
Yeah.
But yeah. So we were freaking watching last night. We were watching Real Steel with Hugh Jackman. By the
Yeah.
way, Hugh Jackman, great job in the movie. Great actor.
We gotta remember Doc. Remember to bring it so we can watch it on the.
Oh yeah,
on
for
Hulu,
sure.
yeah. But Real Steel, good movie.
Good movie,
Good
and
movie.
I love. First of all, I love any movie that has to do with advanced technology. I love it.
Yeah.
Anything that has to do, you know, if I see a new gadget like pulled out in a movie, my mind's blown. Like,
Yeah, that's why I love the what are those movies called? The Spies, the new one that's coming out.
which one? 007? Oh, Mission Impossible.
No, they have Taylor. Their
Oh,
suits.
it's, Kingsman.
Kingsman. Yes,
Yes.
Kingsman is so
Good
dope.
movie, good film.
Yeah, the technology in there is pretty dope.
It's sick. It's sick, and they keep it modern. They keep it
Yeah.
hidden to where. That's what's so cool about spies, like gadgets and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
because it makes it seem realistic, like they could be out there. Because
That-
their technology is so
it could.
advanced. Like, could they be out there?
No,
Like,
oh yeah, no, for facts.
Are they in the
There has to be.
are they in the bushes?
Cause they're back
I don't
then,
know.
dude. Back then, there were just like tailored shoes that had knives in them. This
Yeah,
was like in the
exactly, bro.
1800s,
Like what they
1900s.
doing, bro? Like they got laser shoes now, maybe.
Probably.
They
probably
walking
got,
around.
no, they have.
You just walk. Oh, that guy just fell on the floor. He's dying. What?
It's that shoe. Shoe has a mind of his own, just running across. No, but their
Oh,
shoes.
Dude, do you remember? Hold on, bro. You said you brought up the walking shoe. Do you remember the pants from Johnny Depp? Or no, Johnny Test. Johnny Test. The white pants that had its mind of its
On its
own.
own, yeah, dude.
Yeah, that was funny.
No, but there's shoes that have guns in them.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Like that's scary. Someone could just like, hey, honey, I'm home. Drop their shoes and just.
Honey, I killed a kid. Not again. Huh?
Sherlock Holmes is based off a book, right? Has to be, right? Yeah, well, he
Yeah,
was
it
a
was a
real
book. Yeah.
Like that's crazy. This thing about somebody back in like that time, who had all these like first look of like spy gadgets and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was pretty dope. Not gonna lie.
No, but with let me go back to Real Steel. But yeah, I just love the advance of technology in movies.
Yeah.
Especially when they combine it with modern stuff. Like there's just not flying cars yet, but it's like the
Yeah.
world has gone to a different direction. But still have really
Pretty dope technology.
yeah, exactly. But like robot boxing,
That's a pretty good way to
it's
like.
it's a
That's an
great
interesting
idea.
way to go into it, because
It's still a sport because it's still
it's something already so big.
yes.
And, like if people have like robots, like that sparked the thought of
Like if they just
should
had
we make
robots
that?
connected to themselves. I mean, if the robots were like manufactured to like connected to a gadget that the boxers wear, less injuries for boxers.
Exactly.
Still proves skill,
You just be paying money for the like robots, but,
and
like,
that'd be
at
even cooler
But
too, though.
it just depends at the expense of the, like seeing someone actually fight, because like at that's an actual human. People have their thoughts about that too.
Yeah.
Like they rather see real humans. But if you can get a robot that can like perfectly mimic, like you'd have to get them to perfectly mimic. If you can
The
get them to
boxer.
perfectly mimic a boxer while they're wearing it, dude, that'd be
Yeah,
pretty
and like
dope.
boxers too. Like it'll still work the boxers out because they're still gonna have to
Yeah,
train
and
to be fast.
I think they should. Yeah, I
and
think
they
they
still have
should
to be trained to like throw
You'd be doing the
combinations.
same thing, yeah, exactly. You'd still be boxing, you just wouldn't be getting hurt. But,
Exactly.
but would that take the sport out of it? Because that's really what makes him like a good fighter. How many hits can someone take, It's always like
Yeah.
what makes a good fighter is how
That's
many
true.
takes someone can take and still
What
get
if
back
they,
up.
what if they upgrade?
Who
What
is
if
that,
they
Rocky?
upgrade your robot that's specifically made for you, based on
What
machines?
what I think would be interesting is the fact of like you can upgrade your robots. Yeah, you can have certain robots.
But the thing is, it only can be upgraded to how much your body puts off. So like, there's gonna be machines like if it's for you to hit hard, there's only certain pieces that you're able to put on your robot that have to basically, equal that power that you have for yourself. Like for punching, right? Like say you get stronger
Yeah,
punching
but
and you have a machine. There's different size springs.
for like a person for
Yeah.
but the problem with that is like it's a robot. People want to build robots all the time. If someone might be building robots every day.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be
making
a
them
lot
different.
of.
So I don't think making it to a body type would be like normal.
yeah.
I think people would just want to be like, I want to make my robot this strong with like this technology that I put into it, But it would have to have like obviously like
But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of regulations.
rules. Yeah, regulations and
Stuff
rules.
like that.
But still.
But I mean, we
that'd
still
be dope.
right now we have freaking we have like robot battles. It's just not like boxing or like super
Yeah,
like
not like super advanced.
like people just sticking vacuum cleaner like sticking knives on vacuum cleaners and stuff. Like
Yeah, that's what we talk about. Bro. That's what we be doing.
that. Yeah, but yeah, it would be a cool sport. It just I feel like they could also still be boxing though. Like regular people boxing, they could still be robot boxing.
Yeah, I think
I wouldn't
you
say it would
could- I think
completely
it'd be a
replace
lot
the
more in advanced technology. Maybe I think so. I think it'd become more of a trend.
But there's no way boxing is gonna go away anytime soon.
No.
People, combat sport itself, I don't think anywhere time soon.
Yeah.
People, there's still people who are obsessed with UFC. I just found out actually Robert Downey Jr. Is a huge UFC fan.
Really?
Yeah, he's like big into MMA. Like he really loves martial. He really loves the art of martial, like
Yeah.
combat sports and stuff.
Yeah, it really is pretty dope. What a cool dude though.
Yeah, super cool. He trains too. They're just dope as
Yeah.
fuck. So that's really dope to hear.
He's always dressed in like super hippie. I love.
Dude,
it.
but a lot of
He's so
celebrities,
dope.
like a lot of people are into boxing. Celebrities go to boxing matches all the time.
Yeah, that is true. That is
UFC
really
matches, like
true.
you see them all. You see
I think
everybody.
boxing is just big. It's just a big sport. I told you, bro. It's always
Yeah,
been a big sport.
for sure. Me and Isaac hopefully start training here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Coming from my
So
brother
we can
Jason.
so we can put out some stuff on our Instagram. Us boxing.
Yeah,
Us getting knocked out by
for sure.
one brother.
Train our. We'll
by his
record,
little sister. Probably.
record our journey.
Yeah.
Get swole out here. Then you probably see us, me and Isaac fight each other.
Yeah.
Pay per view.
Pay-per-view. It'll be
50 cents.
$3 million. $3 million.
For pay per view, like the
for
prize.
pay-per-view.
Dude, I can't believe how
But it'll be on sale.
like.
200,000. That's almost 90%.
No, but I can't believe how big YouTube boxing got.
Yes.
Like all of a
That
sudden,
is-
every YouTuber trying to box.
You do gotta respect. I don't think it was Logan Paul and KSI.
It was KSI and Joe Weller.
and Joe Welland. Yeah, I
yeah.
respect them for
Yeah.
starting that up. I thought that was pretty dope. And then Logan Paul and KSI did make it a lot bigger.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I think that was pretty dope too.
Uh,
I enjoy that they added they made the sport big in that community.
But see, that shows you how big boxing is getting.
Yeah, exactly. There again, it shows how big it is.
Like taking over YouTube. You kidding me?
Mhm.
Everybody's gonna be walking around boxing gloves. Going to Walmart, yeah, here you go, get my card out. Everybody's dropping their wallets.
Here's my card.
He was like, why can't he was like, yo, why can't you just take the gloves off? So I got a boxing match right
Yes,
after this.
yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you gotta buy
He's
groceries
like, oh, it's
at
like-
2, but got a boxing match at 2:30.
Exactly.
Your gloves.
Yeah, dude, I was like, what the hell? You know,
Oh my god, dude, just
What?
uppercut, doing
Yeah.
combos, trying to hit
just
him
juggling
with cards.
their.
Juggling your cards, doing combos, uppercut, grab your
Sir,
cards.
I'm gonna need you to just go ahead and pay for it. I can't, bro. I can't.
I can't, bro. My card.
I got
just keep
practice. Like,
falling.
it was like, damn, bro. Like, yeah, but for sure, everybody's gonna be boxing. Everybody's gonna be like, yo, you sit in my seat, just instantly.
Ooh, let's get up. Get up.
Everybody clears the
but like,
space.
you know the crazy thing is, my dad used to tell me back in the day, like in PE class,
Yeah.
him if him and someone had beef, and the teacher knew, the teacher would be like, all right, if y'all want to be bitches about this, put on gloves and fight. The teachers, the PE coaches would be tell them to fight, and then they just fight it out, and then that's it.
Dang, dude.
So it's it's just it's always been
There was a teacher in middle school that.
James,
They-
but I don't know what time was it. Oh, I almost died. We are 29 minutes. I almost just died, but it is getting dark. That's why I want to bring it up.
If it is too
I'm
dark,
glad we ended it.
okay, yeah. Isaac almost died. We're just about to hit 30 minutes. We're trying to shoot for 30 minutes. It's getting super dark out.
Yeah, it is. So I
Hopefully,
don't know how this. Hopefully the shot looks good.
yeah. Hopefully Isaac could color grade it
Yeah, to where it looks a little bit better.
Little
I think
bit
I
better.
could. I think I could if we ended.
But yeah, we're gonna cut it here short. I hope you guys enjoyed it. My name is James.
My name is Isaac.
I'm Filipino.
And I'm Puerto Rican.
And this is the end of Conversations from above. We'll see you guys next time.
What? Did you end it?
Dude, hold on, Isaac. I don't think